Hey everyone, it's Vickerman and this is Danielle, and we're back with Dwarf Fortress, and we just designated out this beginnings of our fort proper, the giant arrowhead dining room floor with the library.
Maybe we should have planned for a water feature.
Oh, I forgot about the fountains.
Maybe we can put them, put our dwarves' rooms surrounding a fountain.
Yeah, we'll do a
Or a
bedroom
lake
level.
or something. Yeah.
We'll divert some water from our brook.
A reflection pool.
Very reflective dwarves. Okay, so we'll see if they follow the priorities correctly.
But you gotta escape out right now.
I know. Okay, is there anything I need to be doing now?
I don't think your plot's built yet, so you can't designate it.
What is he doing?
You can, if you want things moved inside, you can make a temporary stockpile and they'll move things inside. Or you could just leave it in the wagon.
Let me make sure the guy's got farming it on. Where is it?
Yeah, he does. But you gave him plant gathering. That's what he's doing. Unless you undesignate that.
I got too zealous with my plant gathering.
Oh, there's only a few more blinking. He should be down soon.
Struck black zircon. This would be much slower.
Yeah, rock will take longer.
Does it help if they have better picks?
I don't think it does. I think...
Because they're at the highest skill level, so...
No, that's not the highest skill level.
Oh, it's just what you could start with.
It's what you could start with.
Okay.
See, I think they're gonna mine out that library first because they can't get to the level 3 stuff yet.
Sure, yeah, that makes sense.
Making excellent use of that new priority system we are.
Oh well.
Yeah, the library, I admit, is not my idea. Someone talked about it on the Dwarf Fortress subreddit, and I loved it, and I've used it in every fort since I've heard about it.
Is that built yet? It looks like it.
Yeah.
Let's get those plump helmets going.
Oh, yeah.
Summer. Autumn.
Wait. You just put cave wheat. Is that what you wanted to do?
No, it's not what I wanted to do. I just assumed it would be at the top.
It's alphabetized based on what can grow. Alright. That's the backbone of your agriculture there.
You can make wine out of it and everything.
Well, with all the new plants, the above ground stuff, we can grow all sorts of crazy things. Make rhubarb wine and...
Sounds fancy. So let's think about our workshops. Where should they be? I guess it doesn't matter in one of these layers here.
Yeah. You want to do above or below the main level? Don't pause it until you are actually doing something. Otherwise, we'll never get anything done.
Oh, sure. I think the bedroom should be adjacent to this.
Okay. Above or below?
Maybe below.
Okay. You probably want to leave a couple levels. Because all your bedrooms probably aren't going to fit in one level. But...
yeah. They can go below for now. Maybe I'll keep this one open in case I need a second one.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll go here for workshops.
You probably should put the kitchen one above. It's less distance to carry the food.
For the farming and such?
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe the still and the kitchen and stuff should just be in here.
You should make a seed stockpile.
Oh, yes.
Otherwise, it's very inefficient. He's walking to the wagon to get a seed and then walking back. So enable food. E.
Is nothing enabled right now?
Yes. If you're using custom. So enable food. And then block all for B. And then seeds. Permit seeds. There you go. Now, some people like to not use barrels in their seed stockpiles because then the dwarves will take the whole barrel with all the seeds in it.
Mm-hmm.
So it can help cut down on that, no seed spam you get.
Mm-hmm.
It does not entirely eliminate it, but... So do you want barrels in your seed stockpile?
No.
Okay, so then take your barrels out
Like this?
with E and R. There you go.
Okay. So they'll start moving stuff. I think he must actually be out, right? Or maybe someone's moving the barrel.
Yeah, there's nothing. Someone's moving the seeds, so he couldn't get them yet. I never pay any attention to the announcements, but
she'll learn that in school.
Yeah.
Okay, so workshops. I think we'll do the same kind of thing, joining these two staircases together.
So if we're going to do quantum stockpiles, we need a lot less space for workshops.
Oh, yeah.
Like, because you don't need those huge stone and, like, metal and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you don't need to make bins.
Ah.
Yeah.
I think this is more of a priority than some stuff. Well, in fact, maybe two. This may be the most important thing to get this going. Okay, so is that centered?
Mm-hmm.
So how's this quantum stockpile thing work?
Oh, can we just explain the whole process? Basically, we're going to need about a 3x3 area is enough to set up the whole operation for each quantum stockpile.
So something like that?
Yeah, I mean, you can just like put it in the middle of workshops too that it needs, but
Middle of workshops?
like it doesn't need a room is what I'm saying, but
Oh, so maybe we'll make something like this that can put the workshop and
or if you depending on the workshop, you might want more than one workshop.
That's true.
Part related. So eventually, for quantum stockpiles, we are going to need mine carts. So you might want to make after your carpenter has made all the necessary things to make a few mine carts.
So we'll make a couple different industry sectors.
I'm going to show you how to do jewel crafting, like the encrusting. I got a complicated setup, but it ends up working really well. But we're not ready for that yet.
I'm gonna go ahead and set this the same priority because I do want that office going. Whoops.
Check your carpenter, see if he's done with everything. You could set your hotkeys so you wouldn't have to.
I could do that, couldn't
Okay. Did you already make beds?
I made like 4 of them, yeah. Make some more.
We should probably build those like in the farm area, just temporary. Make a dorm so they stop whining.
What do I need?
Well, once we get to quantum stockpiles, you're gonna need a few mine carts. You can make wooden mine carts. You might need some barrels eventually. Although it's really better to do pots. No. What did you do? S, stop removal. Okay. You're gonna need more tables and chairs for. Eventually, we're gonna need step ladders by fall for our fruit picking.
Well, I'm a freaking office, so I can just set up the orders and not have to worry about that. Okay, things are looking good there. Let's set up some beds. I don't really like to put them right next to each other, you know.
Dwarves need their privacy.
So we set their beds out in the farm.
Here they come.
Aha! Chair, table, and I don't have any doors yet, so who needs doors?
We already established they don't need privacy, so.
Just put a bunch of bead curtains up. Should write Toady. Ask him to add that feature.
You can define a dormitory.
Do I have to?
You know, I don't think you actually have to. I've seen dwarves, as evidenced by the sleeping in the hospital beds nonsense. But I heard that he fixed that, or tried to.
That they just sleep wherever?
That they would sleep in hospital beds.
Ah, there we go. Sleeping.
Lazy sods.
Okay, now I think what we also want to do is start bringing crap in.
Just make like a general stockpile.
That's the idea.
And then, so the only thing you wouldn't want in it is like garbage and seeds.
Or corpses. Or stone.
Or no stone, yeah.
Coins, want that. I'm not going to do gems because they'll just take them from down in the caverns. Nope, not wood.
Yeah.
Armor. I guess animals. I don't have any, but if I do... There we go. And then as we go, we'll just undesignate things from this stockpile.
Mm-hmm. Wood should probably be one of the first quantum ones we do.
Nice and big.
You know, you might need some defense. We need a door or a drawbridge for our entrance in case baddies come.
We do, but we need mechanisms for all that.
Yeah.
We don't have that yet.
Yeah.
We don't have, well, I guess we have the mason.
It's really, if you're going to build any sort of serious defenses, you really want to make stone blocks. Because first you get 4 blocks for 1 stone, and they're much lighter, so your dwarves move a lot faster.
So I think maybe in this room that he's just mined out mostly, I'm going to go ahead and plop down the mason's workshop just to get them going. And I need to go down here and go ahead and make this an office. Assign the expedition leader. Okay. Now they'll get the bookkeeping.
Oh.
What?
Sorry. I wonder if that's a new plugin. If you go back to where you were assigning the chair. Look, Dwarf Hack auto allocate to. So if it changed, maybe it would change your assignment. I wonder if you could do that with mayors. So you don't have to keep up with the mayors.
That's probably what it's for.
That's great.
I've struck Morian. Or Morian.
You know you want to say moron.
Moron. Okay. Got that. Well, not done.
You know another great thing about, it's probably too early to do it for stone, but a great thing about quantum stockpiling is that you can collect stone, but you can limit the number of people who are hauling it. So not everyone and their brother is hauling stone. You limit it by the number of spaces you have in the receiving stockpile. So you can, if you just want like 2 or 3 people constantly hauling stone, then you can do it like that.
Yeah. Okay, so how do we do this quantum stockpile?
What quantum stockpile are we making?
Well, let's do wood first.
Okay, well you need a minecart first. Did we make one?
We have not yet.
Okay.
But we have a great carpenter. I'm sure he's done with what I told him to do.
You have a lot of faith in him.
I was right.
Minecart.
It has no shortcut. Do we need a couple of them, or?
You need one for each quantum stockpile, so.
Do task now.
Oh. So that must be part of the priority update. You can...
Oh. Let's do one for each of those things that I made. Do they just need wood for that? They don't need anything else?
Nope.
No wheels? No wheels for the minecart?
No. Dwarves are their wheels.
I got more beds. I don't want to resize the room, so we're going to start stacking them. probably don't need those there necessarily.
Of course, how much food do we have?
Isn't there like a quick thing?
Oh, the little plug-in?
Yeah.
Yes. Hopefully it's working in this version of Dork Hack. What do you can look in the shortcut screen. Oh, I don't think our bookkeeper's done enough work for us to know right now.
What shortcut?
I think it's something I. It's like Control Shift I maybe for that plugin. Try that. There it is. We have 49 drinks.
0 meals, but is that just prepared meals?
Yeah, it's prepared meals.
We have a lot of plump helmets still.
Do we? We'll check Z. Check the Z menu.
This?
Shouldn't. Sorry. Plants
32.
And so they can eat those. We should really get some nest boxes to get some eggs going. Although they can't.
They can't eat those until you cook them, right?
Exactly. And we should probably set up a brewer thing relatively soon because we don't have that many drinks.
Crafts Dwarf. Put it in here. How much space do I need for this?
For what?
It's Quantum Stockpile.
Well, we're not going to do the stone one right away because you don't got enough people to be hauling stone around.
It's true.
But we should probably do the wood one because it won't take them that long to collect all the wood.
Sure.
Okay.
Hold up. Hotkeys. Does that work? It does. Ah. Farm. Z N C. Okay. He's made some already.
You're paused. Okay, now I only learned. Are we doing quantum stockpiles?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, where are we gonna make the wood one?
In this room here.
Okay, so I only even attempted quantum stockpiles in my last fort. If you pull up over here, I pulled up the instructions that I use because I don't want to mess it up on the internet. In Chrome. There are instructions in a lot of places. I used a Reddit post, which can you link that in the comments if people want to look at it? So yeah, it's really easy once you figure it out, but if you've never used minecarts before, it can feel a little bizarre. So okay, so first step, carve or build a single track stop with at least one tile of space all around it.
So what is that? Designate?
I think it's construction. I think it's in the construction menu. So yeah, track stop. So capital S.
So one space around it, you said?
Yeah.
So we'll do that.
Okay. So build it. So enter.
Don't have to change any.
No, leave the friction as it is.
Dump on arrival?
Before you commit, the game will ask you for friction and dump on arrival. Tell it to dump in whichever direction you want the actual quantum stockpile to be. So, it doesn't matter. We just need to remember what direction we set. So let's just set them all south so we just keep it consistent. So we're going to dump south. Okay? Now enter. All right, so they're going to build that. So we got to
So you choose something to build it?
Yeah. Now we just escape out. Resume. And let them build it.
What skill does that require?
I think it depends on... I think if you picked stone, I think it'll be the mason. I think that's how it works.
Okay, so... Gonna order up some stuff. What we need is... Oh.
Oh, it is only rock next box. You need a craft dwarf shop for that.
I built one.
Okay.
I'm gonna remove that, actually. I'd rather have him do this.
Do we have a stone crafter enabled?
He should be. I gave him the skill, so usually he starts with it enabled.
Yo, okay.
Where
Stone
is it?
crafting, yeah, it's enabled.
Okay. They build that thing yet?
No. I don't think so. You can query it. Looks like he's getting a stone. Come on, little buddy. What is he doing? You know, you can query it to see if it's...
It's not even a list on here. Oh, there it is.
It's probably... It's a building. It probably has to be designed first.
Oh.
That's probably what it is.
Do I have that enabled?
Building designer? Yeah. You wouldn't get any workshops done otherwise.
You need them for everything now?
Building designers?
Mm-hmm.
Building designers design workshops, yes.
I suppose everyone's still busy hauling.
Yeah. Looks like we're getting a crop. That's good, so we don't starve to death. Oh, there's a cat. No, we got some nest boxes going.
They finished? Did you see?
I see 2 of them.
Oh, you actually see them. Okay. Let's go ahead and start placing some.
Suppose if we get hungry, we can always butcher an animal.
It's true. Red spindle. Okay, I made all the nest boxes. Whoop. What? Oh, I'm out? Bet they haven't brought it to the stockpile yet.
Mm-hmm. There it is. Do we have our stock? There, it's built. Okay. So.
It is built, it's not just...
Oh, is it? I think it's completed. Yeah, it's completed. Okay. So we need to make the kind of stockpile that this is. And that's wood, so that's simple. So make a wood stockpile. Yeah. Okay, so we're dumping south, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and you can make the receiving stockpile any size you want. And the number of tiles it is will be the number of hauling jobs that will generate, okay?
Oh, okay.
Minus any wheelbarrows, but we're not going to assign wheelbarrows for a wood stockpile because wood's pretty light. So I usually like to do just 3. Is that okay?
Sure.
So yeah, 1, 2, 3. All right. And now we're going to make 1 stockpile on the tiles since we're dumping south of the track stop.
So just 1?
Yes. Now, so what you need to do, because this is really simple because it's just wood, but if you're making a more complicated one, you need to have the same settings on both stockpiles. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so now, since it's wood, there aren't any bins or barrels. But like I said, if it was anything else, you can't. No bins or barrels are allowed. Or I guess you can have barrels, because well, no.
That post says no bins or barrels.
Okay, no bins or barrels. So I mean, you can store barrels as like furniture. So those will get dumped in a furniture stockpile, but you just can't have things inside of things for a quantum stockpile.
Okay.
So if you're making another kind, you need to make sure to turn that off on. And I think check that we don't have wagons enabled. Or not wagons, wheelbarrows on the stockpiles. We're saving.
It's auto-saving because it's summertime. We have to get things going before winter entombs us. Okay. So what is it? This.
Make sure that wagons are not enabled, or wheelbarrows. They're not.
Everything's 0.
Okay, sorry. And now what we want to do is the dumping stockpile, so the one, we want to have it take from links only. Okay. So that's, yes. Okay, so now I got the stockpile set up. Great. Escape out of there.
So that's it?
No, well, we have to build it now.
Build what?
Build the actual dumping mechanism. Okay, so this is the part that gets a little finicky. Okay, so now we want to set up a hauling route. So hit H for hauling routes. Put your cursor over the over our stop. Hit R for a new route. N to name the route. So just name it wood or something.
Okay.
And then hit S for new stop. Okay. Hit enter to define this stop. Okay. So now we want to hit X 3 times because we don't want any of these conditions. We're deleting these conditions. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to hit enter to set desired items. Okay, so now we need to mirror our both our stockpiles, right? So just wood. There we go. Okay. So now link the stockpile to this track stop. Okay, hit S for new stockpile link. So take from, so we wanted to take from our receiving stockpile. Yes. Yeah, enter.
No, it's P.
Oh, that's B. Okay, so take from Woodstock.
Do I need a new stockpile link now?
Okay, then
give?
No. Because it's automatic, it's dumping south. So it's just going to dump everything into that one tile, basically. So now what we're going to do is V to choose a minecart. Is V not an option? Maybe do you have to escape out? Yeah, V, assigned vehicle. So then just choose one of our minecarts.
A featherwood. Sounds lovely.
Okay. All right, now I think that's
it.
I think that's it. So if we escape, yeah. So now, hopefully, they will come and they will dump the wood in. Yes, see, it worked. Do you see how those 2 pieces of wood went into the one space?
Mm-hmm.
So now we can hold an infinite amount of wood in one tile. Isn't that genius?
Yeah.
So like I said, this will not work for food. because it has to be stored in bins and barrels.
Uh-huh.
So don't try to do that. And also, if we keep doing this for like our leather and our cloth and stuff, when we buy from merchants, we cannot buy any bins because they won't take it out of the bin. So bins are the enemy. Mm-hmm. Avoid bins at all costs.
Okay.
But you can see how handy that is.
Yeah. So we want a carpenter's workshop in there for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And probably what, a furnace maybe? Be a nice place to put one. What else uses wood? Bowyery?
What was that?
A bowyery? Bowyer's workshop?
You know, we need to make some stuff to trade.
Yeah, I know. I guess furnace, right? It's the only thing I can think of.
You know, wood burner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is under furnaces. Which is E.
But no one's going to build it right now because they don't have that labor unless you enable it.
I know, that's fine. I'm just getting it set up.
Okay. What time are we at?
Okay. That will need to be it. So we're off to a good start, I think. How's our... That's coming along. We should probably build some bedrooms next.
Mm-hmm.
But that's pretty glorious right there.
It is very glorious.
All right, so we'll see you next time as we continue to mine out this amazing fort.